This is the Marina Royal Suite, one of the most luxurious and expensive suites at the Lana, Dubai's newest crown jewel, with prices starting at $20,000 a night. This hotel suite is elegant, featuring bespoke furnishings and design, curated with comfort in mind. On our main channel, we tour the entire Lana ecosystem, from its architecture to its amenities and offerings. But this video is dedicated entirely to the Marina Royal Suite. From Parisian-inspired interiors and penthouse-like living spaces to custom details you would normally expect in a private home, this suite was designed to be experienced, not just admired. So let's begin. Alright everyone, welcome to the Marina Royal Suite. Now this hotel suite is situated on the 20th floor, and in case you wonder how you get in, you get a simple key, you tap it over on this side, and then the door opens up. Let me welcome you to the foyer. As soon as you walk in, the first thing you see is the view that's right behind me. After that, we have walnut paneled walls with beautiful hardwood floors with the same inlay pattern that we've been seeing throughout the entire hotel. It's their design theme. Everywhere you go with this marble flooring, carpet flooring, they just inlay two different materials together, but the way they combine it is actually very elegant. You have a small table that's marble off the entry, and look at these interior doors that are brass framed with this fluted glass detail just to add that touch of formality and privacy if you want to close off these sections, because this suite, given its square footage, is actually not only very spacious, you have many different zones, many different areas, and these interior doors close off these sections, and when we walk to the center, we have a long hallway. In fact, Arman, let's show this way for a second, just for a second. That goes all the way to the primary bedroom, the main bedroom. And the other side, can we quickly show that as well? I mean, look at the length of this hallway. It is quite insane. Now, I want to first welcome everybody to the main seating area, or you can call it the formal living room. Again, interior doors close off this section, and you have two seating areas. Bang & Olufsen TV, and I want to stop there for a second. The fact that they have Bang & Olufsen TVs throughout the suite and throughout the hotel is fascinating. These TVs are not cheap, and the fact that they're using them for a commercial purpose is wild. Normally you see these in $50 to $100 million homes. Hats off to Lana and the Dorchester Collection team there. And the seating is small but intimate. Marble tables, curation, books, accessories. But I also have to point out this wallpaper. This is where you get that Parisian inspiration. Gilles Bossier, the interior design team here, really showcased their French elegance when it comes to this particular unit. You see, they designed the entire hotel, all the interiors, but there are certain rooms and certain areas where you see their distinct design language very prominently. And I feel like this unit is actually one of them. You have these sliding glass doors opening up to a front-facing 431 square feet balcony where you can enjoy these insane views. And to me, this view represents a lot. And here's what I mean by that. You have Marassi Bay, one of the new upcoming areas of Dubai. Then you have an artificial island that will be developed by Omniat in the future. And then Dubai skyline, and right in the dead center is the Burj Khalifa. So it's a pretty impressive view during the day, but wait till you see it at night. It is quite special. On the other side, we have the second seating area, elegant, cozy. The aspect of this room or this suite that I really enjoy is how intimate every single one of these rooms feel. And they didn't just pick simple finishes and certain furniture items to decorate these rooms. Every room, every corner has a different utility and a design aesthetic, while still staying under the same roof, same design palette. And I really appreciate that. That shows me that they're not lazy. They're willing to put in the work to create something unique. All right, with that said, let's go move on to the next room. I hope this hotel suite room is not turning into another one of my detailed walkthroughs, but I'm gonna talk about whatever I see, and I really like this space. All right, next one. And this is where we have the office. What did I tell you about the entry? Look at the flooring. You have carpet in the center, hardwood around the perimeter, gorgeous desk, and here's what I appreciate. Every time I go to hotels, these desks are so small and so impractical. This one's actually long. You can actually get a lot of work done here. Look at this little writing mat that's leather wrapped with bronze inlay. Even here, they're following the design aesthetic. curated books, accessories, even your paper towel holder has a leather wrapped case. Look at the light fixture above, and then you come over here. Why did they have to be so extravagant when it comes to this built-in section, the portal? The stainless steel that wraps this section and the built-in cabinetry here. You have a ton of storage. Even though it's a hotel room, it's nice that you have these little curated spaces or utilities, giving you the feeling of you're staying in a home, even though it's an exquisite hotel suite. I really like how they designed the ceiling here with mood lighting. And then over on the other side, we have the formal dining room. Now, it may seem contrary to have a dining area within your hotel suite, but let's think about it for a second. You're at the Lana, one of the most prestigious hotels in Dubai, and you are occupying a 3,500 plus square feet hotel suite. That means you may have guests. That means you may value your privacy, and there's also a good chance you might be staying here for multiple weeks or multiple months. So at that point, it's so important for you to make yourself right at home. That's why it's nice to also have your dining room within your suite. Gorgeous marble table, seating for 8, but let's face it, you can probably sit 10 to 12 people very comfortably here. But the detail that really spoke to me is the wainscoting detail that's wrapped in velvet. It is so soft and so chic. Again, I appreciate the fact that the interior team wasn't afraid to show their Parisian aesthetic, how they want to have fun with the space, this light green tone. And you're going to see these funky colors subtly throughout the unit as well. And also, sliding glass door opens up to that amazing balcony. So in high season or the prime season where the weather is so nice outside, you can just simply leave the glass door open here and enjoy the space. I like the formality of this suite, how you have these dedicated zones. Now, let me take you to the other side. You have an elegant bar, and given that it's an extravagant hotel suite, you get a ton of different food options, snacks. I mean, look at the display here, and chocolate and sea salt shortbread. That sounds yummy. This one has caramelized pecan nuts with sesame and 5 spice. Armand, thoughts?
Oh, incredible. I want to try it.
Armand wants to try it. He has been working hard here, let me tell you. And Keith's behind the camera right now watching my madness, watching me just go at it. Chocolate and sea salt shortbread. Maybe I shouldn't continue reading these. I feel like we're going to end up eating some. But I love a fridge that is well stocked. I consume almost none of these beverages except sparkling water and regular water. But do I appreciate the fact that they took the time to stock it and make it look beautiful? Yes. Do I want to feel that way when I'm renting the most premier suite at the Lana? Absolutely. So it's a nice touch. And let me tell you, in case you wonder, you also have champagnes down below. Attention to detail.
Can we point out one thing?
Yes.
They have the same velvet wainscoting in a slightly darker tone to complement this room.
Is it darker tone?
Slightly.
The fact that they have velvet wallpaper in the bar area, they're like, how do we make every surface, every area, every zone count? I appreciate that, because when you pay for a suite like this, that's the feeling you want to have. But in every moment, every corner, every area you're interacting with, Armand, I need you to come over here for a second as well. Your cocktail mixer, right? Or shaker bottle. There we go. Kettle. And even here, look at this little storage cupboard that they have for your coffee and teas. And it has this stunning lacquered finish. It looks like a piece of furniture out of a yacht. And I appreciate that. And even their teas are curated. Let's face it, Dorchester Collection is a British brand. They're not just gonna put another brand's tea here. They're gonna curate their own selection. And then you have your Nespresso machine wrapped in leather. I love this. All right, I don't even know what's behind this. Oh, there we go. Your sink, little bar, and your other spirits. Small kitchenette, induction cooktop, built-ins, additional cabinetry, additional fridge here. So if you want to cook your own food, you can. There's a door here because there's a good chance staff can access this unit from the back. That way they can serve you, utilize this kitchen, but still be discreet. And if you ask me how, there's a door here. So you can close it off. All right, this is where we have the TV room. I like the fact that they lean into the green tones here with the carpet, with the sectional couch, and it's a cozy space. Okay, before I forget, I need to show this detail actually. Can you come closer? They've designed these rooms perfectly where you have sliding glass doors, but the handles were bearing into the walls. So they had to design this little cutout so you can comfortably open and close these sliding glass doors. It's kind of a fun touch. And then we have the built-ins here, additional cabinetry, our Pescado marble, and wait till you see how they utilize this marble in the primary bathroom. It is stunning. You have a record player here, so there are these nice retro touches that I really appreciate. It's a cozy space. Now, it may seem like this room is perfectly organized, ready for us to just simply walk in and show you the space. But the truth is, only 20 minutes ago, half of our team was here working from their computer, making sure that this shoot is going well, because we're here at the Lana. It's an extremely complicated property to shoot. We have the Dorchester collection, the hotel, residences. We're shooting amenities, restaurants, interviewing people along the way. So Mary on our team is solely focusing on making sure that we can stick to our schedule and coordinate everything. And then we have Janek. Keith was here working on his computer. And funny enough, they were burning Nuare candle, our candle. I was like, you know what, why don't you guys put another one next to it so we can quickly talk about our brand, since we don't have any sponsors for NS Up Next. And let me tell you, it feels much better to promote your own brand that you believe in rather than plugging other brands. So with that said, as you all know, we recently launched Nuare. Our candle is Tangerine Vetiver, and by the time we're releasing this video, there's a good chance that we already launched our second scent and second vessel size. That way, our brand can be accessible by even more people. So if you want to check it out, make sure to go to our website, nuarehome.com. Our candles are made with natural ingredients. Our first vessel is 12 ounce, so it burns for a very long time. And our second vessel is now going to be 8 ounce, again, lowering the price point. So if you want to support us, make sure to check it out. Before we leave, I just realized, throughout the hotel, they have artworks everywhere, and I like that they brought that approach to the suites as well. Did they need to? No. Am I glad that they did? Yes, because Dorchester collection is all about curating this experience that's very sophisticated and very much authentic to them. And yesterday we had a chance to interview the hotel manager, and when you hear Richard speak about Dorchester collection,
when you walk through the door of the Lana, you have a sense of unwinding, of decompression. People have a sense of being at home.
How they approach when it comes to designing spaces, curating rooms, and being so intentional when it comes to how this hotel operates, you understand why they value touches like this.
And it really helps us understand that the rooms and suites in the Lana are not copy and paste.
True.
The design elements are unique in each room and each suite, and that's crazy.
And I'm so glad you brought this detail, because they also gave us access to another suite on the 27th floor. That one is the Royal Lana Suite. And even though they're technically the same classification, that one has a totally different feel. For example, if you're coming to Dubai during summer, there's a good chance you'll pick this one. But if you're coming to Dubai during winter, when the weather is much better and you want to be outside as much as possible, you may pick the Royal Lana Suite, because it has over 1,400 square feet of outdoor space. And it also takes the corner of the hotel, so you get better views. But here you get more interior square footage, more different rooms. And if you're sharing the space with others, you may prefer this one. And I also like that approach, because when hotels are developed and designed, they're always keeping cost in mind. They're copying, pasting their layouts and their furnishings. But you come to the Lana, and even with their entry point suites, you can realize that a lot of these suites are different, curated. And to me, that's really cool. It shows that they want every single one of these rooms to feel special and unique. Now, continuing our tour, this hotel room comes with 2 bedroom suites. To our right, we have the first one. Now, they still wanted to embrace the green tones, but look what they did here. In the center, you have the carpet. Around the perimeter, you have this dark green marble with this intense vein structure that immediately brings additional sophistication to this room. Small seating area. To our left, you can see the 2 single beds, and then you can see the custom headboard design that's built in with mood lighting. And I want to talk about my experience here staying in this hotel. There are 2 buttons that mean a lot to me. Button number 1, where you turn off all the lights in the room. And I hate when I go to hotels and I hit that button, there's always that one light that doesn't turn off. And it pisses me off, because now I gotta get out of my bed, which I'm a light sleeper already, go find that light, go find that switch, turn it off, and go back into my bed. But here, everything turns off. Button number 2, you have the shears. Button number 3, you have the curtains. so you can properly black out your room. And the fact that you can do it while you're in your bed means the world to me. I don't know about you, but for me, these are very extremely important when it comes to staying at a hotel. And right behind Armand, we have a Bang & Olufsen TV with its own stand. This is a very nice bedroom. And what I appreciate here is the fact that it is very spacious. Hotel square footage is extremely valuable. And the fact that they dedicated this much space to this bedroom with these kind of views, quite special. Now, this room also comes with its own bathroom. In fact, Armand, why don't we go to the right first, quickly showcase the walk-in closet, built-in cabinetry, mood lighting throughout. And funny enough, if you look at the hangers, a lot of times you can determine the quality of the hotel by just simply looking at the hangers. And these are solid wood hangers that are very elegant and kind of timeless. And then we have additional closet space here. Even the countertop here is marble with steel inlays. Did they have to? No. But it looks very nice, and even here they wanted that curated experience. Nice little makeup area. And then on the other side we have the bathroom. You have marble floors installed in chevron pattern, but then again the inlay detailing, right? Look at the floors. There's also an additional marble that they use throughout the perimeter. You have your travertine vanities, fabricated sink, gorgeous polished fixtures, and all Dorchester toiletries. Now, there are two ways that these hotels go about when it comes to curating their toiletries. Number one, they just pick a brand and outsource all the products, whether it's Diptyque, Acqua di Parma, or they curate their own toiletries. That way, the scents, the smell, the feeling, the quality matches their standards. So in this case, Dorchester is making their own toiletries. And then we have another vanity on the other side. And then this is not the first time Armand and I have done this, but we're gonna go into this walk-in shower. Travertine that's filled, polished fixtures, and these fixtures are polished to perfection. The hotel suite is so clean. You have the rain head above, your toiletries are attached to the wall, and Armand, I'm gonna close the door because we have a half frost detail that provides privacy, but still lets natural light in, and you can still see the outside. I'm gonna end our tour here because we still have to go back to the foyer to tour the primary bedroom. It is almost designed like a residential home closet, where there's a built-in cabinetry, fabric walls, generous countertop space, mirror walls, wall sconces. Everything is curated. And Armand, can you come inside? All the way to your custom shoe trees. They have everything, and it is elegant. You're safe. Check this out, Armand, can we get a close-up? They have watch winders as well. Let's face it, if you rent this hotel suite, and if you're spending time in Dubai, there's a good chance you own very nice watches. Now, next up on the other side, primary bathroom. Now, it's been 3.5 years since I've been coming to Dubai, and one of the things that is really apparent and easy for me to observe is the fact that this city loves marble. But there are many ways you can go about marble when it comes to what kind of marble you pick and how you install it. There are marble slabs that are more extravagant, lively, colorful, and there are also marble slabs that are a little bit more subtle and rich in their vein structure with colors that are a little bit more suiting. And that's what we're looking at here. This is Arbescado marble, and what a tasteful way to bring this marble with this intricate vein structure around this simpler marble. So there's heavy contrast and there's also simplicity. I don't want to be cliche, but when people think of exquisite hotel suites with views, this is the freestanding tub that they think of. Then again, you have your Dorchester toiletries. These vanities are absolutely stunning. You have the lower walnut shelf with a drawer, and then you have the top section with a fabricated sink, polished fixtures, and when I say polished, I'm going to emphasize polished to perfection. And imagine, every time you use these polished faucets, you need to clean them to make it look really good. So the attention to detail when it comes to upkeeping and maintaining these hotel suites are extremely important. Then the room also opens up to the front-facing balcony. And Armand, let's show the walk-in shower. I love the extensive use of marble. It is absolutely gorgeous. Follow me this way so we can talk about the bedroom itself. Well, calling it a bedroom is not fair because not only we have the bed here, it also comes with a small seating area. Now, they could have gone in many ways when it comes to designing the space. And instead of putting a simple couch or curved couch with a chair, they were like, you know what? We'll create this built-in section, bring again the Parisian touch, make it comfortable, make it cozy, have the walnut on the back with mood lighting, install this unique wallpaper, and create a moment. Look at my backdrop. It is gorgeous with wall sconces. I mean, the bed is very comfortable, and I'm going to talk about it in a second. I also want to just take a nap here because it looks that good. And then you have the built-ins, and these built-ins are extravagant. Look at the paneling, brass details, leather-wrapped drawers, and the accessories, books, the amount of time they spend to curate these little pockets just so it is pleasing to the eye. There's a good chance whoever stays here never uses anything within these built-ins, but that's also not the point. You want it to be pleasing to the eye. You want to get the Dorchester, the Lana experience, and they're providing that here. And another fun fact about Dorchester collection is the fact that they only manage 10 boutique properties. But here's where it gets really interesting. The 2 out of the 10 are actually located in Los Angeles, and they happen to be, in my opinion, the most iconic 2 hotels in Los Angeles, the Beverly Hills Hotel and Hotel Bel Air. 2 properties that I visit quite often. I think their pedigree, their story, their aesthetic is so unique, so one of a kind. And the fact that Dorchester manages those, and you travel across the world to Dubai and you get the same sophistication, luxury, the understated elegance, the British touch in Dubai is a really cool thing. And I feel like given Dubai's extravagant, out there, fast-paced attitude, Dorchester collection brings a little bit of a different approach. And it's another option, a subtle option where you can kind of pull yourself back away from the chaos and sit in this comfortable environment that's curated, that's elegant, and in my opinion, extremely timeless. Now with that said, let me show you the bed. I wish I can jump on this bed to be a little bit more playful, but here, given that we're not staying in this room, I'm gonna keep it nice and well presented. These are the same beds that they have in Buckingham Palace. And when we were talking to Richard, who's the GM of this hotel, he literally said, you're sleeping on the same bed that King Charles sleeps on. And I can vouch for these beds. They're extremely comfortable. They're a little bit on the softer side. And once you go in, you feel like you're in a cocoon and you don't move the entire night. The bed literally just hugs you. Extremely comfortable. I almost want to just reach out and find out the brand so I can get one of these from my own home. I'm definitely vouching for it. Then on the other side, we have additional built-ins, another Bang & Olufsen TV, beautiful marble details, a little built-in desk area, sliding glass doors opening up to the balcony. Let's go check out the outdoors. "431 square feet of outdoor space. Now on face value, that may not seem like a lot, but given how linear this patio is, every single one of the rooms open up to this view. So you have direct outdoor access. Now Arma, why don't you come close so we can talk about Marina Bay a little bit. Omniad is working on 5 mega projects here. First one was the Lana, which is now completed. Next one will be Vela. After that, they're gonna have Vela Viento. Those are 2 residential projects, again, designed by Foster and Partners, just like this hotel. Over there is Nuare, their commercial building with 24 floors and 34 offices. And right in the center is the Marina Bay Island. So once all these developments and other buildings come together, I think Marina Bay is gonna be one of the most popular areas in Dubai. I have no doubt of that. And I think that wraps our tour for the Marina Royal Suite. I hope you all enjoyed this. And lastly, if you want to support us, go to nuarehome.com. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.